Hi, I'm Lucy Kitchen. I'm a folk singer-songwriter currently based in Southampton. This song is called Blue Eyes. It's a love song I wrote about my other half, and I guess it kind of references that I live near the sea.
You've got the prettiest smile I ever did see, and you can just stay a while just to please me. You've got the bluest eyes this side of the sea, and if you'll just look my way, I'll be good company. Said after all this time, you still kill me. Just name it with a smile. I'd do anything for you to be with me. And you've got the prettiest smile I ever did see. You can just stay a while just to please me. And you've got the bluest eyes this side of the sea, and if you'll just look my way, I'll be good company. Said after all this time, you still kill me. Just name it with a smile. I'd do anything for you to be with me. Said after all this time, you still kill me. Just name it with a smile. I'd do anything for you to be with me. For you to be with me. For you to be with me.
God, it's really tricky. I really remember my dad listening to lots of Bob Dylan when I was younger, when I was growing up. That was always kind of in the house. Oh, I think I'd take Neil Young, just because he always gets a good vibe. I really like Angus Stone at the moment. He's very tasty. I don't know if it's even about what I like most, it's about feeling that I can't not do it. It's kind of such an integral part of me. I love singing, I love writing, I love it when a song all kind of comes together. I've been listening to quite a lot of Angus and Julia Stone, and Julia Stone on her solo album from last year, really liking that. First Aid Kit, which has kind of taken me back into the country stuff I really loved when I was younger, like Nancy Griffith and Sean Colvin, Gillian Welch. I do like people like Daughter and Lucy Rose who've come through, they're really nice. That's quite tricky because I think all of my songs are pretty personal. Most of them come from kind of here, and a lot of them relate to my life and what I'm going through. So I guess Blue Eyes is kind of a love song for my other half, and I guess that's pretty personal. But I think most of my songs are, because they kind of come from that space. I've kind of been thinking about this a bit more recently, actually. I think my mum's my hero, definitely. She had 5 children, and she put everything into bringing us up, and she is the kindest person that I've ever met. Wow. I've had some lovely holidays. I travelled to India on a yoga trip, which I really, really loved, and I'm hoping to go back there. Festivals are always great. Now I have them with my family, so it's slightly different to when I used to go. Me and my other half used to go to the Big Chill and live it up in fairly spectacular fashion. So yeah, I'm a big fan of festivals. I think everything's got faster, and no one seems to stop anymore and sit down. People don't talk so much on the phone and communicate face to face as much. We're all doing it online. I worry that there's not as much compassion as there used to be, and people are harder and more critical of everybody. But it's also easier to connect globally to lots of different people, which is great. I think I'd take a lot of power away from the banks. I'd get everyone sitting down and really properly addressing climate change and the issues about our planet and how we look after it, and try and redress some of the balance where so many people are living in such poverty and others have got so much money and they're not using it for the greater good. Well, that is also a tricky one. I'm hoping that we can get more connected, and hopefully with enough people saying the right things we can deal with some of the issues that are around. We can look at our planet and how we look after it. Well, obviously I sing an awful lot, and I have a small child. I do like to read. I really love to do a bit of yoga to give myself some headspace. I do like making stuff. I like making like little fabric hearts and things, which I give to friends. Ooh. I always thought I would have liked to have been just born about 20 years earlier, so I could have had the kind of end of the 60s, early 70s, but otherwise I think I'd probably go back to medieval times or something. Not really. I believe there might be some good plants somewhere. I don't really believe that there's aliens. I think because it serves the people in power to have some people in poverty and suffering. Wow. No, I don't go with the you're born, you live, you die. I think there is more to it. I think a lot is about making a connection with other people, with yourself, with things outside of yourself that are greater and bigger than yourself. I think a lot is to do with connection, and a lot is to do with love. This song's called Tide, another one that references the sea, I suppose. Not entirely sure what this is about, except for being moved by things in your life.
You move me, fill this heart of mine till it overflows like a river in flood, rushing with emotion, lost on this tide. Could you carry me like a river to the sea? Why should we stand still, accept that this is it? There's so much more if we just let it. I want so much more, baby, if you'll give it. And all I ask is that you move me, fill this heart of mine till it overflows like a river in flood. Rushing with emotion, lost on this tide. Could you carry me like a river to the sea? Could you hold me in your hands, catch my colors in the light? Or you could throw me to the sea, lose me in the inky depths, like I could lose myself and you, and you. Like I could lose myself and you. And would you take it if I give it? Would you carry me like a river to the sea? I'm floating out on the tide. I'm floating out on the tide. I'm floating out on the tide. And all I ask is that you move me, fill this heart of mine till it overflows like a river in the flood. I'm rushing with emotion, lost on this tide. Could you carry me like a river to the sea? I'm floating out on the tide. 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 I am floating out on the tide. I'm floating out on the tide.
Hi, I'm Lucy Kitchen. You can find me at www.lucykitchen.com or on Facebook under Lucy Kitchen Music.